Hey everybody, this is GGB. We're going to get into our first week of actual college football. Week 1, let's get it. I understand I did week 0 last week, but let's be honest, the only really good game that weekend was always going to be Nebraska-Northwestern. And while that did turn out to be an absolute banger of a game, unfortunately, we didn't get all the great teams. No top 25 teams playing. Today, we actually have some top 25 teams playing. So that's really exciting for everyone. I believe only 2, as long as I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 top 25 teams we got today. But regardless, shoot. I keep trying to get my hair down. It's stuck in this position. I'm sorry, guys. You have to see this insane hairstyle. But, my hair just does what it wants sometimes. At 6 o'clock, we got St. Francis from Pennsylvania, which went 5-6 last year in the FCS. Traveling to Akron, which went 2-10 last year, on ESPN3. Quarterback for Akron is DJ Irons. He went 78-120 last year, threw for 892 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, for a 65% completion percentage. Jonzel Nordels, he had 118 carries for 573 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Tristan Brank had 25 catches for 269 yards.
Nice.
And 3 touchdowns. So, I understand this is probably on no one's radar for today, outside of Akron fans, who probably are going to be the only ones watching this game, considering that an hour later we're going to be watching some actually really solid football with Oklahoma State and Pitt both playing, and Tennessee playing, and UCF. And Wake Forest, so there's 3 ranked teams playing today. So, really an hour later, we're going to get some really high-quality football games. So, I don't see a lot of people watching this unless you're an Akron fan. But one of the main reasons I'm going to be following the game is simply because Joe Moorhead is now the head coach of Akron. And as much as I love Joe Moorhead, obviously his head coaching experience didn't go great in the past. He ended up if you guys don't know who Joe Moorhead was, he was the offensive coordinator of Penn State for a couple of years, I think. When Trace McSorley and Saquon Barkley were there, they were killing it, right? So he ends up getting the head coaching job at Mississippi State. A couple of years, I think it was 2 or maybe 3 seasons, they fire Joe Moorhead. They get Leach to come down here. And then he goes to Oregon to be the offensive coordinator there, and now he gets a job as a head coach again in Akron. So I'm going to be really exciting. Did the offensive coordinator job at Oregon help improve it? Because he was really great last year at OC. He was a really great offensive coordinator last year for Oregon. Is that somehow going to help him be a better head coach? Or maybe he thrives in a smaller conference like the MAC. Obviously, Akron's not expecting to compete for a conference title right away. I don't even think they're expecting to compete for a bowl game right away. But even 3 or 4 wins and being competitive in some games would be a huge upgrade over what they did last year. They're favored by a lot in this game, and honestly, it's probably too much. I think it's around 40 points. So I'm going to go with St. Francis, PA to cover, but Akron to win this one outright.